Just got out of the theater and Creed 3 was an amazing experience. The third and presumably final installment into the series was better than I could have even expected, and I am amped to get into this. Very minor spoilers ahead, nothing major though, so without further ado, let's get to it. Rocky Balboa, from what I remember, isn't even mentioned in this movie, and honestly, I'm okay with that. This is Creed's movie. The story is all about Adonis and his personal past from childhood intertwining with his personal life now. The purely personal story just felt fresh. My favorite part of the film by far was Jonathan Majors though. Yeah, I mean, he's that guy, man. I thought he was captivating in Ant-Man, but holy, he is unreal here. He plays Adonis's childhood friend Damien. Recently returned from being in prison, there's a lot of personal turmoil layered in the past, but the main arc is Dame's struggle with lost time. He was originally the one striving for greatness, aiming to become a boxing legend, but long story short, he got sent to prison and is back after 18 years, looking to continue right where he left off. Although he is the primary antagonist of the film, he's written quite well, layered with an understanding and sympathetic tone. It also helps that Jonathan Majors is so good. Man, he brings so much charm to the role, it was really such a pivotal point to making the film work. I think Creed 2 had a great villain too with Victor Drago. I really liked him as a character, but they didn't give him much time on screen. Whereas that's not an issue in Creed 3 because the whole story is centered around the two main characters since they don't have any side plots to split time to. It's straight to the point, carries a lot of emotional weight, and everyone feels like they're at their best. There's only a couple of minor things that probably could have been done better. The transition between the second and third acts gets a little wonky. The story just kinda jumps quickly through some stuff that could have been dope if it was given more time, since they were just kinda rushing to get to the final fight. The story as well is probably the most unrealistic. I have a hard time believing any of this would be plausible to ever happen, but in the context of the Rocky universe, it makes more sense since it follows along the same lines of Rocky 1. The boxing technique too is probably the worst as far as realism goes for the sport, but that's not to say it's bad, because as far as fights go, it is super entertaining and got me hyped up. Honestly, the final fight was stunning. For this being Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut, you wouldn't be able to tell. The movie has some of my favorite shots of the whole series, and there's a certain level of grandiose they achieve to perfection. In the final fight, there's this isolation moment that will blow you away. I also thought there was a lot of great, charming moments with the rest of the cast. They had ASL dubbed in pretty often due to Adonis' daughter, which by the way, she was adorable. The actress who played her stole every scene she was in. The main point though is this delivers on a lot of the same notes the series is known for, like the fun action and inspiring story. However, the journey to get there is particularly fantastic, and this might be my personal favorite entry into the franchise. If you haven't seen it, get ready for some incredible performances from the cast, especially in the two leading roles, and you might want to get ready for the gym after seeing this because it will get you feeling hyped up by the end. If you have seen it, feel free to discuss your thoughts in the comments, but for now, much love, peace.